This video is brought to you by Skillshare. We'll talk more about them later. So after almost a year of this show, I went on a little bit of a break and I decided to come back and let you all choose what the next video would be about. I trusted you guys. I put a poll on my Twitter, letting you all choose what the next canceled video would be about, and oh, what the fuck.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam.
Okay. So yes, Space Jam 2 was actually a thing and kind of still is. Unfortunately, there isn't much that we know, but this video will compile all of the information that we currently have. So, of course, you know Space Jam, the cult classic movie that is so cheesy it's good, and is also known for awakening a whole new generation of furries. Holy shit. But Space Jam wasn't meant to ever necessarily be just one movie, at least lately. There's a couple of great articles out there that go over everything that happened behind the scenes, and that's what we're going to go over today. Of course, as we always do on this series, if you don't remember the story of the first film, I'll recap it real quick. So here's the story of Space Jam 1.
Basketball, Michael Jordan, Rule 34, Bill Murray, Daffy Duck painting with the blood of his enemies.
Now that we know the story of the first Space Jam film, let's get into what the second film would have looked like. The original film starred Michael Jordan, but he said many times that he does not want to come back. He'd rather have somebody else take up the main role instead of him. Many definitely didn't like this. Michael Jordan was the heart of the first film, and nobody really wants to see a B-list NBA star come in and take such a great role. Until recently, news broke that LeBron James was signed up to be the lead in Space Jam 2, and then everybody kind of just went, oh yeah, that actually works. Although Michael Jordan said that he wanted a different NBA star, many fans were on board with LeBron taking up the mantle. After they cast LeBron James in the new role, Justin Lin was picked up to direct the film. You may know Justin Lin as the director of Fast and the Furious 6, Star Trek Beyond, or most arguably, his most important project, It Has Begun, Bananapocalypse. Oh yeah, it's real. But Justin Lin has definitely proved himself to be a competent director. Through many interviews, Lin talked about how much Space Jam means to him and how hard he's been working to make the sequel amazing. In fact, Justin Lin has written 9 fully fleshed out stories and plots for Space Jam 2 because he's desperately wanted to get it right for all of the fans. So somewhere with Justin Lin or in Hollywood are the 9 different Space Jam plots that the sequel would take. Honestly, if Justin Lin is taking it this seriously, he sounds like a great director to me. Also, before I say this next comment, I do want to mention that it's just a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. So apparently Warner Brothers knew that Space Jam 2 could rake in a ton of cash for them, and allegedly they tried to get Lin to get the movie out faster. Nostalgia is big right now, and Warner Brothers does not want to miss out on that Space Jam money. Justin Lin specifically asked, quote, for a playground and the time to really explore the possibilities of a sequel. Lin does not want to rush Space Jam 2. He wants to take his time to make it good. And although Lin has mentioned that Warner Brothers have been great to him, it's very possible that there's still a lot of pressure from the studio. And I know we've talked a lot about how Justin Lin is very much on board for Space Jam 2. The director of Space Jam 1, Joe Pytka, said, I think it's ridiculous to try and make Space Jam 2. I can't see it. Not that Space Jam is a great movie, but it had something that touched that period of time because of who those athletes were, and that doesn't exist anymore. He does kind of have a point. The 90s nostalgia plays a huge part in the memories of Space Jam, but I still think it's possible to make a sequel that can at least be fun. Maybe that's why Lin is working so hard on it. And yeah, I said is as in present tense, because Justin Lin is still working on Space Jam 2 right now. Well, as far as we know. The last update we got on the film was over a year ago, and even then the update was basically just, yeah, we're still working on it, don't worry. But since then, it's been dead silent. It's very possible that it does come out, but many films don't make it out of development hell, and Justin Lin is looking insane busy. He's set to direct Fast and the Furious 9 and 10, which goes all the way up until 2021. So if we ever do see Space Jam 2, if it claws its way out of development hell where so many movies die, we won't see it for a while. And maybe Pytka's right, that Space Jam was something special and you shouldn't throw a sequel at it. But maybe Justin Lin is right in saying that if we have a good story for Space Jam, then let's do it. That's entirely up to you and entirely up to whoever's making the film on whether or not this is a good idea. So I've put a poll up in the top right hand corner where you guys can either say, yeah, I do want to see Space Jam 2, or no, we should leave Space Jam 1 alone. I think it'll be cool to see everybody's consensus on this. Either way, even if Space Jam 2 does come out, LeBron James is incredibly busy right now. We may not see it for a while. In fact, as I'm recording this, LeBron James is playing in the NBA Finals right now. Oh, never mind, they just lost. Alright, well, LeBron James is free, by the way, so someone tell Justin Lin. And if you're like LeBron and have some free time, you should check out our sponsor for this episode, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with over 17,000 classes of anything you can think of: editing, movie production, game design, and so much more. And with a premium membership, you can get unlimited access to all of these amazing classes taught by actual experts in their field. And this is all for less than $10 a month, which makes it one of the best deals in online education. And since Skillshare is making this whole series possible, in fact this is the second time that they've sponsored us, the first 200 people to sign up using this link that you can see here and up in the description will get the first 2 months free. So you've got nothing to lose, you can just use this link, get it for free, and if you're like, nah man, I'm not into this, then hey, it was worth a shot. But you also may really like it, so you should really try it out. So if you want to learn about basically anything you can think of, you can head over to skl.sh/cutshort2 and get started today. I'd also like to thank all our Patreon donators. Recently I changed it just to $2 to get your name in the credits, and things are looking great so far. So thank you to each one of those people that you can see on the screen right now, and thank you for watching Cut Short.
Maybe if I had some diamond rings and nicer things and wider cream and smaller dreams and simple things, it would've brought money more quickly. Maybe then you get a picture, but even then still snapping for my niggas. So I'm always on the phone trying to make sense of figures, cause the nigga that got it ain't never been the one to spend it. You get it? Neither do I. The thought suicide for the money, we just call it being hungry nowadays. Every nigga getting paid, just a couple getting laid. If the chest fall right